Do you have a monkey in your pants?
Welcome, ladies and gents, to another fan commentary of the awesome 90s television, computer, video magazine show called Bad Influence, released from the early 90s. This is following on from the last episode. This is still season 1, obviously. This is episode 2. Let's see what we've got in store for us today.
Hi and welcome to Bad Influence.
Toilet brush head, Violet Berlin.
Game on the Mega Drive.
Ooh. I played these games on the Mega Drive and I was absolutely pumped. Good old Z, right? Where are you standing, my boy? Look at all them computers. That's another planet? Really? Orange?
And I'm going to be having a smashing time with some consoles and cartridges. Excuse me.
Andy Crane, glad to see you're no longer wearing those white jeans or that awful jumper from last episode, because that was bad. Oh my god, Violet, what are you wearing? And how big is your PC?
The animation and the sound is brilliant. The sound's really eerie.
Eerie sound is
and you view the
brilliant.
angles, just like being in a film.
Oh my god, this was 3D technology at its best in the early 90s. What is wrong with that woman's face?
Because I might need it later when the room's dark.
Yes, you might need it when it's dark, because that's how lamps work, Violet.
Physically stronger, but the woman's brainier, and I'm not going to comment on that.
Yep, you just concentrate playing. You and your crazy hair.
Oh no, speaking to it by a monster. This game
It's a bouncy monster.
is out in the shop for the PC only on the 19th
A game I never played back in the day. To be honest with you, I don't think I played PCs back that early. Not when they had to look as big as what her PC looks anyway.
Hello again, slimy fertilers.
Hello, slimy fertilers. Hello, damn rude. You little scallywag.
Nai, ra, la car.
Ed, Nai, Ra, the car.
Now look out of the window. Is it raining?
Nope, not raining.
Of course it isn't, because Aid, Nai, Ra, la car.
Ed, Nai, Ra, the car. Nai, Ra, the car. Spothouse 2.
At the beginning of the game, you can enter passwords.
The good old Mega Drive 1. For you people in across the land country, the Genesis.
Nai, Ra,
La car.
gets you to level 6.
Level
This
6.
code will get you to level
I was going to say, how random is that? A level
will
6?
get you to level 8.
And
So
7
that's
and 8.
8,
What about
9,
2, 3,
Ra,
4 and 5?
Can I do it now, Violet?
Andy Crane, you fanny.
Fair enough. And you?
Still not liking your polo shirt.
Yours to video the data blast at the end of the program. I showed you how to.
Oh,
use
you're
the
here.
blast, you get the idea. Video the credits, then rewind the video and play it back to yourself. But don't
Data
play it at normal
blast.
speed.
I don't
Right
think I
back
had a
to the
VCL
record,
that had frame by
and
frame
frame
skip.
done, and
This
50
nonsense
or more
obviously didn't
pages
work for me.
information will become accessible to you completely free of charge.
Last week we had several calls asking how the scoring works in our reviews.
Really?
Well, the magazine.
Who
Normal
called?
Awards,
How'd you call? I didn't see a number to call in the last episode, did you? I think you are speaking pants, Violet.
seldom awards less than 60%. So we decided to have a more sensible way of reviewing things.
More
We award
sensible
up to
way?
5 stars instead.
5 stars.
5 stars
Hello,
is really Jurassic.
Jurassic. Nice
Pretty good, worth
link
buying.
to the dinosaur
3
things.
stars, an average kind of game.
Average game?
2 stars, don't buy it unless you are a real fan of that
Okay,
particular
thank you.
type of game.
I'm listening.
And 1 star, we wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot joystick. It's a complete turkey.
A
But I'm sure
turkey.
that doesn't
I think you
apply
meant to say
to our
turd,
main
Mr.
review for
Crane.
this week. NHLPA Hockey, the follow-up to EA Hockey, one of the best-selling games on the Mega Drive ever. All the big names are there. They all have different playing styles, and here to fight it out for Bad Influence are Adam and Sarah.
Adam and holy crap, boy, Adam! How are you holding that remote, that joypad, mate?
Don't bother buying it, but I still like it.
Really?
But still to appreciate
Did
properly,
somebody just
go
pick you off the
to
street
play
and
with
go,
myself
hold
and
this,
friends.
just press buttons, just press the buttons, Adam, look like you're playing the game.
To control a player, B is to pass and tackle, and C is to have a shot at goal.
A shot at goal.
Foul!
What do you mean
Thank
foul? It was
you.
a face just because I blasted the cup too hard.
Yeah, I know, well, that's not mine.
Oh my god, that guy's such
Anyway,
a...
here comes my play.
Dude, I can't even understand what he's saying.
I don't,
What
but
goal?
that's it, goal is set. One of the problems in this game is you can't see where the puck is because it matches the boot.
So that's the problem if you got bad eyesight or something.
Oh, listen to them.
And look at the play down there, like, it's not violent enough. You hit the place like this.
It's not violent enough? What's this boy want? Blood and
It's been one of
guts.
the best sports games I've ever played. I've always wanted to go at ice hockey, but I think I enjoyed it a bit better than Adam.
Aye.
Seeing as I am better
I
than
liked
him.
playing these games, but oh my god, I was bad. Playing 2 players, my
It's a
friends could
good-looking game.
always
I really
score.
like the feel of the ice. I'd probably buy this one.
Okay, you look like an actor.
Looks good, but it's quite confusing. I can't see the ball sometimes.
The ball. It's not a ball,
The
girlie,
game
it's
is
a puck.
excellent.
It's called ice
Very
hockey, not
good, but I
football.
would definitely buy it.
Definitely buy
Now,
it.
the final scores for NHLPA hockey, the boys gave it 4 out of 5.
4
gave it
star.
4
No
out of
way,
5.
that does
Excellent
not
score.
deserve 4 stars. That deserves 2 and a bit. 4 stars. I think this is Mr. Z, right?
Technicians who work in this room tend to have a faraway look in their eyes.
Faraway
their job
look.
is to explore other planets.
Explore another. Oh my god, this looks like a
They're
made up
tracking
set from a film.
spacecraft that are traveling to the far reaches of the solar system. One of the latest missions called
Holy
Magellan is to
fudge,
map the
these
planet
computers got us to other planet. Well, not really, the moon.
planet in towards the sun. It's the
And got
nearest
things to
planet
other
the Earth
planets.
and most visited. Over 20 spacecraft have been sent there. But until now, scientists have known very little about the surface of
Come
the
on,
moon
Z-Right, what are we
because
talking
it's
about?
always covered in dense
This is
clouds.
not the sky at night. I want
The
to talk
Magellan
about video
spacecraft
games,
has special
not
radar that
satellites
can see
and
through the clouds and send back information
radar that
about
you can
the
see
surface.
through the clouds.
And this is what it sent back.
Paper!
Page after
Yay!
page of
Satellites
computer
send
data.
paper!
Some of it can be converted into photographs. Some
Paper
into
can be
information
converted
about the
into
heights of the hills and
photographs.
valleys. But here at the Jet Propulsion
What else you gonna
Laboratory,
teach
right
me, Zed?
outside Los Angeles, they can use very powerful
Z?
computers to change this into this.
Wow! Whoa!
Goal
Look
to
at
create
that.
flyovers over the surfaces of the planets.
I bet you, no joke, I bet you that took a hell of a lot of computer power back in the day.
These are 2 orbits
2 orbits.
taken by the Magellan spacecraft.
I sound so depressed. My wife's having an affair.
And they're
I caught her in bed with the
together
postman, and
there.
I'm only doing this, but when I go home, I'm gonna kill myself.
The Magellan spacecraft sends back 3 different types of information: pictures, height, and how hot the planet is at different points. Before the fly-throughs can be made,
It's
all this
quite
information
reasonably
has to be
impressive, to
combined.
be fair. I don't quite think the colouring is accurate.
This is the computer software we use to design
Oh, I love your phone, that's retro.
frames.
Check out that bad boy up there.
From
And the
those,
screen, what kind of
flight
screen's
paths
that? It's
that
probably
run
a
through
$6,000 monitor or something,
Here
that
is
bad
one
boy, but
keyframe,
look at it.
And it's chosen by telling the computer where to be and where to look. This is
Red
the camera
line is where the
position
aliens live, the
in
green
horizontal
line
view.
is where Jesus
have
lives, and the
the
blue
direct
line,
look
you see at the
here,
bottom, the blue line
and
is
the
where
extent
Santa
of the
Claus
field of view
visits.
being the green lines.
In between the green
Side
lines.
View, the vertical view, and you can see this red line is the height
It's a
information
squiggle where somebody just took a
profile,
pen and
height
wrote something on the
information
screen.
along the direction of look. We're looking here up a valley at the volcano, and so you can see the volcano here, and this brightening.
I can
is
see
the
it, mister.
height information.
I want to know,
This would be
where are
one
the
key
aliens?
frame.
Sod the
We generate
volcano.
these frames at a
Where
rate of
are the
about
aliens?
1 per minute for the videos that we make.
1
And
frame per
so
minute?
to do an entire movie might take several days or a week.
No joking, my man.
The team tried out the technique in a more down-to-earth way. They used satellite pictures of California and height data from ordinary maps. The results took the computer 5 continuous days to produce.
Wow,
This
5
round
days, at least
feature
that
is
looks
famous
reasonably
gold.
realistic. Whereas this just looks like somebody went fucking ape shit with day glow paint.
You may wonder how we get color from radar images.
You just made it up, you got some orange and
This
just
image
went
was
ape
taken
shit.
by the Soviet spacecraft, and it was taken by a lander. In fact, you can
Ooh,
see the
now
edge of
this
that
interests
spacecraft.
me.
And the data was transmitted back from that lander to the Earth, and so we have a few images in color of the surface.
And you just decided to
Hues
colour
from
everything
this
in orange.
to create the color that
On
you see
Wednesday, my
in the
favourite
photograph.
colour was orange. All over the place. Nice music though. I like this music. It goes well with the orange colour. Look at that bulbous hill. It's glorious and magnificent. Anybody spy the aliens? Where's the aliens live? Not there.
This is my souvenir. It's a postcard of Venus as you'll never see
It's
it.
a postcard
without
of
its
Venus.
clouds. The latest rocket is
Hold
carrying
the
a
phone,
Mars
Mr.
surface
Z,
station.
right? What have you
And
got written on your
photos from
bad
Mars in
shorts?
about 1994.
Something and then biscuit? Really?
Hey, stay cool, Zed. The word of the week.
Stay cool, Zed.
Sorry, sprite. A sprite is a collection of points that move about on the screen as if they were all joined together.
Or
Zool or
it's
Mario
also
or
a little fairy creature that lives in the bottom of gardens, apparently so.
on the Amiga. When the title screen appears and the music is
Agony, awesome game this. Awesome game by Psygnosis.
capital letters.
I've done a gameplay of this recently on my Amiga.
One key and you get the big sword. The F3
But as
key
somebody
equals
pointed out, the
20,000
sprite is a bit
points,
big,
and the
which makes the
F4
game a
key
bit
gives you
difficult.
an extra life. Oh, and by the way, you can press these keys as many times as you like. Got that, Zed?
Got that.
It's Z, right, not Z.
Oh, Violet, I just want to take a bloody...
Now it's time for this week's
Oh, hair
preview.
clippers to your noggin, love.
A long time ago on a planet far, far away.
It's mental, you look like...
on the NES.
Who's the woman that's
Now
in
here's a mega
Rocky?
preview of Superstar Wars for the SNES.
You know who I'm on about.
Features every single
Russian woman
feature
with big hair.
culminating in a
That's
grand
what she looks like.
destroy the Death Star.
Super
Set
Star
in
Wars.
bigger and hotter
Awesome
Superstar
game.
2 was this year,
Hard
and
as
it pushes the
nails,
SNES
but
to
awesome.
technical limits
I think
and
this is
due out next spring.
Don't forget the future show
one of the only
starts today at
Star
Earl's
Wars
Court.
games I
All
don't
the
have
new
for the
games
Super
will be there.
Nintendo. Actually,
Bad
I've got
Influence will be hosting
Super
the
Return
first
of
ever
the
national
Jedi,
games
Super
championship.
Empire Strip, Spark.
We'll
I
see you
still
live
have
there on
that though.
Sunday. Two
Tie
exciting
links.
games for the links
You can
to
tell
the pipeline.
instantly this is a
First,
Tie
Gary.
links graphics for
He's
some
a new
reason.
cop who doesn't go by the book when it comes to cleaning up the streets. A big game, it's got around 80 levels and one of the best intro sequences I've ever seen on a handheld.
Then there's Dracula. Not
Dracula? I had that and I played that when I was a Tod. Problem with this game was that the game was long and it was pretty decent, but there was no save system at all. So you had to sit and play the complete game.
The names of our Humanosaur characters, that's what we wanted to know.
What are the name of the
Brad and
dinosaurs?
Dina on your entry form.
Brad
You're
and
halfway
Dina?
there.
Now,
We'll have a rummage
like,
as all the correct entries are in
might be
here.
even a bit daft, but when did they tell us this in the last episode?
Bit of paper,
Unless it
Brad
was
and
just
Dina,
in the
that's
magazine.
correct. Janine Robinson, age 12, Bostock Walk, Chorlton on Medlock, Manchester. Well done, you're a winner.
Winner!
This week we're giving
Winner.
away 4 quick shot supervisions.
Right,
Those
quick shot
games
supervisions. Let's talk about these bad boys. I vaguely remember these back in the day, but I never saw anybody with them.
Again, not Andy and Violet. Answers please on a postcard.
I can only assume, ladies and gentlemen, they were what I would like to refer to as guff pants. Well, thank you.
Your artwork as requested, Ian
No,
Hall from
yes,
Happy
because
London
if you
VA,
remember the
our
last
best
episode,
national
Violet
artist
done some
with
artwork
Thank you
on
very
deluxe
much
paint
indeed.
on the Amiga.
Same applies to Rebecca Law, who is 8 and lives in
And
Seymour
that
Road,
is
Middlesex. Now you're
wonky.
well known as
Brenton?
well. A fine
Is that what
peregrine
printers were
falcon.
like in the early 90s?
And also we had animations on discs, most of which were too gruesome to show on telly, but we snuck some of them on the data blast at the end of the show. However, this
Animations.
was a show from Matthew Haslam, age 13 from Rochdale.
Hello and greetings to Bad
Thank you for
Influence.
sending all that
Wow,
work in. If
that
you saw
was
it on the telly, you'll receive
impressive.
a Bad Influence t-shirt in return.
Now for some more game reviews.
Your face was too close to the telly, Violet. That upset my eyes.
Back to the Game Boy finds our hero in an
Super
entirely
Hunchback.
Here's John Pierre.
This isn't usually the kind of game I'd go for. I'd go for a sim, a beat 'em up or something like that. But now that I've had a chance to play it, I think I'm hooked.
Hooked.
This
It
bit's
must be
great.
good.
It's a warp hole. You jump into it.
Seriously,
You
I
get lots
think
of
these
bits
kids are
done
just
from
actors
collecting
and
the
little
script.
actresses from
Not
stage school.
easy, though.
I don't think any of these children know what computer games are. They're given words to say and they have to say them.
You'll notice there's no firepower. You just end up avoiding all the...
No firepower? What's he gonna fire?
Impressed with this little character.
He has no
You can
weapon.
move in different ways and you can even make him swim. As
Whoa.
well as jump and run.
Oh my god.
It's certainly not a boring game, that's for sure.
Let's review
It
this.
sounds great.
Not boring, because he can swim,
It's great.
jump,
You don't do anything
and
except
run.
play with his yo-yo, read
And-
a book, or whistle. It's these sort of details that make it
and
really
because he
good.
plays with a
I'd
yo-yo.
definitely buy it. Great value for money.
Definitely buy it. Great value for money. There we go.
I like this game.
Because
It's
you've got a
very
yo-yo.
funny when he gets hit and there's stairs around his head. I prefer games with weapons.
Weapons.
The graphics are good. I'd definitely buy it and it's very playable.
This is a really good game for the Game Boy. I think I'd buy this one. It's really fun and it builds easily.
Okay, thank you.
And the scores for Super Hunchback.
3.
Boys gave it 4 out of 5.
Come on,
And
3.
the girls agreed. They gave it 4 out of 5.
I say 3. Listen to me, dinosaurs.
Fantastic
What is...
game for the Amiga? You get to be a hunky hitman who is dropped deep behind enemy lines.
What is this
Kill
game?
Evil Maiden, whoever he is. Here's Kathleen.
I like this sort of thing.
Assassin?
Violent game.
The reason I asked is because I've played this game on the Amiga.
So you've got to waggle the joystick like this. You can get brilliant.
I will have to do a gameplay of this bad boy.
Bomb. This is level 4. I love this one. You're in a genetic asylum, and there's all sorts of
I had
evil
this,
beasts to kill.
and I played this back in the day.
Sound effects are excellent. You can hear tortured people screaming in the background. This is a mad doctor.
Good old Amiga.
I love this game. It's really
I'm just
playable,
sitting in awe,
and they've
looking at the
got
glorious
developed
Amiga
and
graphics.
on my Christmas present list. This game looks good, but it's really violent. I like the way the hero moves through it.
It's really violent.
I think the graphics are excellent, but it's not that playable. It's really hard to get anywhere. I prefer games with a better difficulty curve.
This game's got a difficulty worked out all wrong. You die too many times when you start playing it, so you get bored of it.
It's all wrong. It's because you probably don't even know how to hold the joystick, mister, with your baseball cap and your huge spectacles.
The boys gave it 3 out of 5, but the girls gave it 4 out
4.
of 5.
Thank you. That's more like it.
The Bad Influence studio is full of every
Stop
kind of
shouting,
computer.
Violet.
But have you ever wondered what's inside those little plastic boxes?
Can I do it now, Violet?
Yes, now, Andy.
Okay, that was
That at home, I've heard it
piss.
validates the guarantee. So what's inside the plastic boxes? Well, you won't be surprised to learn that it's lots and lots of computer chips. I'll give you a quick guided
circuit
tour
boards,
to make it.
computer chips, transistors,
This one
capacitors.
here is the one that actually runs your game. Over here we've got the sound department. And this
Sound
square
department.
here is really clever. This is a sophisticated graphics
That's
chip.
technical.
This is the one that provides graphics the like of which you see in, say, Legend of Galahad. Now look at this. In the background is moving so smoothly because the graphics chip is concentrating on the background, leaving the main games chip to concentrate on running your game. That's how
What?
these things work.
Graphics chip and a
This is
games
the
chip?
inside of a SNES.
Really?
Most of these systems look much the same inside. That one there is the graphics chip in a SNES, and it's that little chip that makes games like F-Zero have that rather unique arcade quality about them.
Oh my god, you don't even know what you're talking about, do you, Mr. Andy
You
Crane?
can have up to 4 chips. This one stores the game program, these to do with the memory, and that's the battery that powers the memory when the machine's turned off. But this is the really interesting one. Only the manufacturers really know how it works, but it matches up with a similar chip inside the machine. And without it, the game just won't run.
A little
And
lockout chip.
manufacturers put these protection chips, as they call them, inside their cartridges to prevent other software companies from knocking up games, running them on your systems, and not paying them a royalty. But there is a way around it. This is called a plug-through. Now, what a plug-through essentially is,
Oh my
is a
god,
game
it's
in
micro
here,
machines.
but without the protection chip. So to run it on your system, where does the protection chip come from?
For the NES. There we
One of your
go.
normal games. Plug it in thus, and the plug-through is wired to cut out the game from this cartridge, but wired to accept
The
protection
plug-in chip.
So when you plug the whole of this into your system, the game runs. Plug-through games will cost you about £10 less than normal ones because there's no protection chip.
But beware, they're not approved
Interesting.
by console manufacturers. So if you use one and it damages your machine, it's not covered. by
How is it gonna
warranty.
damage your machine, Violet? You are talking such nonsense, lady.
Ah, thanks very much
You're
for the
sweaty, Nam.
comments
What have you been
on
doing
the
in that little
Of course,
dirty
I know them all already. Next time,
computer
you
closet of
definitely
yours?
feel like Andy or Violet. When I play Street Fighter 2, obviously I always win.
And that's
I
why
can't
you
work
just
out
done a
whether my
Karate Kid
character is
move.
Stronger than the other or not. This is a cheat that allows you to play one character against himself. When the game is low,
What?
press in, down, right, up, left, Y, B, X, and then when the sound goes down, hit the A button. You can now choose Ken as player 1 and as player 2.
Now, I didn't know you couldn't do
If
that.
you've got any friends, you should have an even match.
And I've got the bloody game.
Well, that's about it for this
Oh, I saw that dude with the baseball cap. Dude.
Join us next week when, amongst
That was a
other
quick
things,
episode.
we'll be reviewing an excellent new film about a group of computer high-tech security experts. It's called Sneakers. See ya.
Sneakers. Bye.
Bingo.
We're up.
Preparing to sever master circuit.
I don't know if I've ever watched this film. I may have to acquire it for my viewing pleasures.
You know which one to cut? Yes. The alarm's always the green one.
Data blast. In case you missed what you do. Or what you did, I should say, in the oldie days, is you press record on your videotape and then watched it back frame by frame and you could listen. Listen? No, you don't listen. You use your eyes and read all this information. As always, guys, that was another episode of Bad Influence. Season 1, Episode 2. A bit wonky, that episode. Simply because a lot of it was wasted with that space malarkey, but as always guys, thank you very much for watching, and join me again next week for another fan commentary of the awesome 90s video game magazine show Bad Influence.